My name's Judge, and welcome to Hearthstone Arena content you can only find here on YouTube. Let's get in there and see what is in store for us today, what kind of shenanigans await us. We've got Paladin, Priest, or Mage. So I was thinking right before I started, I was gonna be down for Druid or Mage. Let's go for the Mage. My magic will prevail. Alright, let's take all these spells. Fireball is the only reach Mage has nowadays. No more Pyroblast, no more Frostbolt. Nice spell. Oh, here we go. Anything that says random or discover. That's the key. Dabbling Bee. Whew. Grand Finale? Are there still that many elementals in Mage? There must be, right? At least a few? I mean, this card is just disgusting. New Caldera Drake looks pretty neat too, but probably not as good nearly as Grand Finale. Keeping our eye out for elementals. Oh, an elemental! River Croc, Death's Hand Cultist, Gruntled Patron. I guess you need some okay minions, right? Ruined Orb, now we're talking. This is what we need, Ruined Orb. Discover. I'm in. Claw Machine's gross. Spellbook Binder is actually pretty good in Mage, no? Primordial Studies and whatnot. Claw Machine's really, really strong, though. Messenger Raven. Circus Medic is probably stronger. But I've committed to a style of play before I even started the stream today. Raven me. Raven can get me an elemental, maybe. This one does say random. I did say that, but probably just another drop here. Probably another 2-drop. I have Croc, and that's it so far. Ideally, you want to play, like, a solid statted minion on 2 and 3, and probably 4, and then start with your crazy spell shenanigans. Let's just take the Raider here. Solid 3-drop. None of these are elementals. Hello? Hello, elementals? Where are you? Stormwind Champion's okay. Right, Stormwind Champion's okay. Peon versus Lushwater? This becomes way better if I find another Murloc, but this says random in it. Let's take the Peon. Let's take the Peon. Easy Scorp. Solid minion base, which is good with our Stormwind. And possibly our second Stormwind. We're not gonna take... Are we gonna take 2 Stormwind Champions? Huh. 2 Stormwind Champions or a Felfin Navigator here? Probably the second Stormwind. Grand Finale can be summon a 10/10 elemental for each elemental you've played. Big Boy Burly over Lab Partner? I think Big Boy Burly. Big boys are tough to find. Conjurer's Calling? Oh my god. We got a Conjurer's Calling, dude? Are you serious? This card's disgusting. This card is ludicrous. I mean, it's gotta be Wand Thief. Proto Drake Conjurers is gross, right? But Conjurers is kind of gross on almost anything ever. Like Stormwinds, you know? I'm taking the Wand Thief there. I need to discover some elementals. There's an elemental. This card isn't, like, super great. But these cards are anyway, right? What do we have that goes with this? Fireball? We have enough spell discoveries. Ruined Orb it goes well with as well. Better take an elemental. I do love Star Scryer. Oh boy. Star Scryer versus Onyx Mage Scribe? Star Scryer draws what? Your Grand Finale, your Fireball, your Conjurer's Calling, your Ruined Orb. That's pretty excellent. I do love Onyx Mage Scribe, but I think that just getting our spells that we already have is probably what we want. Nice 2-drop. I love this 2-drop a ton, but I think I'll still take the Og. 2 mana 2/4 is great, but Og is better. Memorial Studies over Raider. Get me more elementals. Sneaky D is great. Another Star Scryer is great. I mean, the sooner I can draw my disgusting spells. Another Messenger Raven, yep. Probably just Squire. Anomaly is cheeky. Anomaly is cheeky. You get the coin, we've got Ruined Orb and stuff, but I think Squire is just more consistent. Okay. Do I need any healing? I don't think so. I've got such a light curve. I'm not going to take too much damage in the early game. Like, technically, the Thresher is better than the Spy with no secrets, but we have so many discoveries, we might find a secret and, like, play it with this. We have Ruined Orb. We have Peon. I guess we don't have a ton. Let's take the worst Croc. Or, sorry, better Croc. Sporpy Boy is disgusting. Poof. Brain F versus Fireball number 2. Oh, boy. And another Elemental, for that matter. What is this? My 4s are Scorpid Wanderer? Damn, is the right pick actually Firebird? No way, dude. Come on. No way, dude. Is it? Like, I'm taking Firebird. It's as a 4-drop. Which we might want. Not as a Grand Finale activator, really. I might just want the second Fireball. Brain Freeze, I think, is a slightly better card in general. But I think this deck doesn't mind. I mean, you got Ruined Orb, Fireball, Fireball. We can get some pretty sweet burst coming in pretty fast. Let's take the F-Ball. Whoa! Whoa! A nice Frost Whisper? I mean, this card is just insane. This card is a huge meme. Was there any synergy cards I could have had with this? Go for the Mordresh? It's got to be Raz. I mean, this card is nuts, and we already have Studies, Ethereal Log, and the spell damage +2 that they cannot remove. So gotta be the Raz. This deck looks pretty good, doesn't it? Another Sporpy Boy. Oh. Okay. Well, the plan to take all the cards that say Discover and Random went pretty well, I'd say. Grand Finale only found 1 Elemental. That's fine. It's a late game card. An 8/8 still is disgusting to hit with Conjurer's Calling. 2 Star Scryers I really, really love. Raven, Sporpy Boy, Wand Thief, Babbling Book, Studies. Let's get discovering some cards. First game. That's exactly what I had in mind before I even started recording. I was like, I think I'm gonna go full Casino Mage today. Here we go. Peon, Croc, Squire. Like, this deck, it has a ton of discovery. It also has, like, a decent amount of good curve, especially 2-drops. So, like, this is exactly what I mean. Just playing your Squire into your 2-drop, into Discover is kind of going to be the game plan. I think I'll toss the River Croc since we have just a better 2-drop anyway, coming down on 2. Double Stormwind Champion. Like, is that good? I don't know. We have it. What are we worried about here? Evil Geniuses? Guys! I can't move. Maybe I should just ping that away then. If I don't ping that away, the Evil Genius... So I either bump ping or I just play the Star Scryer and go face. I could use a Ruined Orb. Star Scryer, you got a Ruined Orb for me? 3/2 isn't like the greatest to Evil Genius anyway. Sure. F-Ball number 1? Oh my goodness. 3/2s all over the place. That's tough. Rough turn here. Missed our 3s. We do have 5 3s. Now the thing about Sporpy Boy is it's not just a value card, right? It's a good tempo card too on 3. How to play video game? Probably just the Phoenix for the Raz. I'm gonna top deck on turn 5. Double face Cultist. Okay, that makes sense. This deck doesn't have any AoE. It'd have to discover some. Primordial Studies. I could just Fireball this. I'm taking a lot of face damage here. Studies help? Studies help? They'll probably trade into the Peon if I go Studies Peon. Alright. Eventually, we're gonna draw that Raz, right? The Frost Whisper's coming. There's our AoE. We just gotta be patient. I might have to use this Conjurers on something small. Ah, dang. They did trade, but using the fish. I'm gonna have to, what, Fireball? Trade here? We're running out of health. Slow down! Raws me. Could you imagine? I'd lose it, dude. Raven? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I'm gonna die. Raven ping? 8 more damage coming to the dome? Fireball to get rid of 2 damage? I might need this to do a little more. Seems like we're just gonna be dead. That Mortal Coil Flame turn was really, really strong. None of these are Frost Whisper, so let's try this for next turn. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. They just need to go all face and then set up the Fellfire for next turn, right? Okay, trades that. Interesting. I don't know about that trade. Very interesting trade. Raws me. Frost Whisper me. Do it. That is not Frost Whisper. River Croc. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Technically alive. Technically alive. We could Fireball. If I want to trade here, I could either like Fireball the 4/3, trade here. And then just drop the Croc. Or I could try for Cabal Courier into something, and then if I miss, go for the Conjurers on it. But we might die if we do that. We might need to be risky. It's too bad. If we just got this Raws, we probably like are just winning the game. Or if we hit turn 3. Rough go. Good tempo from our opponent. I think we got to go ahead and do this. And see if we lose. I can't believe they traded that Ooze off into our spell damage. Actually, just probably should push face there. Fellfire is lethal. You guys know if you watch me on Twitch, you know my strategy. Lose as quickly as possible. Get yourself into that 1 and 2 loss bracket, right? Cabal Courier into what? Is there anything? Like, there just isn't anything that does anything for us. Let's do this and then Conjures it and then concede. Oh, Cascading Disaster. So close. I mean, it'd be good silence in theory over here. Okay, what do you got for me? Double overconfident orc. Murloc. Alright, that was a tough game. Sneaky D, nice. That was a tough game. Really good tempo Warlock. Warlock's one of the best. I think it's the 2nd best class in the arena, whereas Mage I think is 6th or 7th. Pretty good quality. Alright, starting off strong. 0-1. Who's next? Who's next? Who's gonna destroy me next? I feel like this deck, I don't know. Some really good runs start 0-1. You never know what you're gonna get at 0-0. I think this deck is quite good. A recent opponent wants to be my friend. Is that YouTube safe? I can always edit it out. Let's see, I'll go online for a second. Always accept friend requests, right? Hello. Hello, friend. I'm gonna hold here in case I have to edit out anything. That's not YouTube safe coming in here. Hey, friend. GG. Wholesome. GG. You wrecked me. Great tempo. Alright, we'll keep Rude Orb. And find a 3-drop. Finding a 3-drop is nice. You know, really punished for not finding a 3-drop last game. What do you got for me? Ooh, I do like this a lot. I mean, obviously, Imprisoned Phoenix is great if we find exactly Frost Whisper. This is nicer with Grand Finale, I think. Great stream last night. Oh, thanks. Thank you. It was a really fun stream yesterday. Look at that. Perfect. I swear, not even a paid actor, guys. Not even a paid actor. But I do stream. I do stream 5 nights a week. Twitch.tv/judge. Check it out if you haven't already. Ruined Orb to the Dome? I would never do that. If I didn't draw this Sneaky D, I would just Hero Power. I would just Hero Power. No need. This probably comes into a minion, especially against Hunter. This goes face. Explosive Trap. This goes face. Explosive Trap. Then we play the Dirigible. Seems fine. What do you got for me, Foot Fungus? Steward of Scrolls coming in next. Oh, that is a cool card. Rinling's Rifle. Rinling's Rifle is a possibility. I always get Sphere of Sapience, but Rinling's Rifle is something. They would have picked it immediately. They probably got Hot Garb. Is there like a particular order on those cards? Like, do I know they, for example, took the Secret or something because it was the middle? I wonder. I should look into that. No. Weapon. True Aim. That's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong weapon. I think we're fine, though, even with that. Like, they can clear our board as long as they're not protecting anything else on their board. They'll keep taking face damage. We got Fireball, Ruined Orb. Coming into the Dome. Alright, so much for that grand finale. Oh, gross. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Ruined Orb, Fireball. To the Dome. We just keep discovering random stuff and casting it at the opponent's face. Almogam? Almogam and removes my fun elemental? Very rude. So I can just Hero Power Raven. The problem is I don't have AoE. Is there a better tempo play? Not really. Like, Ogging this doesn't really free up much for me. I could consider just playing these two. Because then their weapon can't, like, their weapon doesn't do anything then. Let's see what Raven gets us. We probably just Hero Power. Khadgar? Arcane Luminary seems insane. What do we have? Spectral Delinquent is free if I play that. Oh, not less than 1. Sorry, 1 mana if I do that. I have the 1 mana Ruined Orb. Khadgar is really nice with specifically Conjurer's Calling, but I don't have that in hand right now. So let's grab this. Plus, it's an elemental if I do get Grand Finale later on. Tame Beast. 2 mana 4/4 Rush. Very rude. Okay, another Hero Power over there. We could do, like, Luminary Hero Power Spectral, right? This will die for sure, though. I guess I could Ruined Orb that instead. Hero Power, Luminary, Ruined Orb for 1. I could also consider just Og for tempo a little bit. I think this has to come down now. And then it would either be like 2 mana Orb on here and Og, or ping 1 mana Orb. I think we'll just use our Hero Power, so let's do this. Wow. Imagine if they don't kill this thing. That evocation would be nuts. I mean, this thing's dead. They have True Silver. They're not going to let that live. Coming into 7 mana with 26 health against a Hunter. Probably means we're just going to be able to run them out of steam. Sure, that's coming into the 4/3. Okay. Not 100% sure what that's all about. I guess it's dying anyway. I guess it's dying anyway, and this can't go face anymore, so might as well. So who cares? I don't know. You just hold this though, right? Do you really need to play this? Oh well. Just Hero Power this. Drop the Squire, drop the 4-drop. Seems good. Play some minions. What are we doing, buddy? Word operative. I have no secrets. Trades that off. Goodbye weapon. That weapon did a lot. Without that weapon, like, they're dead already for sure, right? And Headhunter's Hatchet. Is that going to start going face? No? Conjurer's Calling. My Khadgar. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I have no regrets. I should probably save it for Burly, I guess. You could Conjurers this, and it's not too shabby. I don't think it really matters. Like, we're winning by a ton. Let's go ahead and start with a Ruined Orb. Grab ourselves a nice, I don't know, mirror maybe? A nice mirror entity? It's not great. Hero power this. Drop the mirror? Sure. I mean, it's Proto Drake turn. I have to imagine we're just going to get something small, like the card they kept since the beginning. But they might need to play a big 8-drop to ever compete on this board. So maybe we grab a nice Proto Drake. They're scared to play a card. Oh. Petting Zoo. Toad of the Wilds. Oof. Oof. I mean, what's worse than a 2-mana 2/2 taunt? Probably a 3-mana 2/2 taunt. They could have played that with their Hatchet, right? This wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. All right, we are. We don't have like lethal, do we? I'm really wanting to go like Shovel Fist Conjurers. We probably just go face with a 3/3. Just face with the 3/3. We got Fireball and Evocation in hand. Look at this hand. Gross, right? This is a gross hand. Evocation, Conjurers, Fireball, Frost Whisper. Gives that a whack? You're not gonna let me play the Conjurers, are you? Or maybe you are. Does this deal 2 damage? Because I have lethal showing on board with hero power. They're gonna get out of here. I just want to Conjurers it. Base Conjurers? It's BM? What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. But BM or just letting them know? They can concede. The thing that they always tell me on stream is they have the option to concede here if they wanted to. Oh my god. What a fair and balanced card. Oh my good lord, dude. So, just so you know, even if you had 30 health, you're probably done there. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right? They could have left. They could have conceded. They you know, they saw I had lethal on board. Just I didn't rope them out or anything. I think it's fine. I'd be okay if someone did that to me before I left. All right, that game went a little better than the first one. More like that, please. More playing 3-drops on 3. We got Dirigible, Thrasher, Peon, and another hunter named Jibber Jabber. That makes me nervous. Coin 2s into 3 seems fine. Let's get Jibber Jabbering. Coin the Peon into that seems fine, or better yet, just top deck a nice 1-drop that trades into it. Babbling into Netherwind Portal. If you're good at the game, this summons you a 5/10 taunt. Okay, nothing on turn 2. We like to see that. I guess you can, like, force them to make this trade, right? Just do this and go face. Force them into the trade. They get Adorable Infestation. That seems like it's not worth it. A lot of people would coin Wand Thief. I always think it's a mistake to coin Wand Thief. It's not like this develops you a lot of tempo. And that's what you care about at the beginning, right? I'll fill in the curve with a Wand Thief later when I need value. Tarian Studies. And Lorge Toad? That Toad is huge! My poor Peon, dude! Hellborn, what have you done? Alright. Just drop the dirigible and chill. They'll make this value trade. We'll, hero power, Star Scryer probably. What's with all the Toad of the Wilds out there today, guys? The card's not that good, right? I mean, Druid, maybe. Druid Shaman? Oh my goodness. The Mad Lad. And Face! Oh, I have so much respect for this. So much respect for this. It's not going to work out so great for you, but I love that play. Oh, man. You got to trade the Peon there, right? I mean, 3... I don't know. I guess you can. Smart Hunter goes Face. I guess we don't know their hand. We'll see. We'll see. That's not very good matching up into the 3-2. Yeah, I think they threw, chat. So you're in a Hellbore now? Easy double trade. Tempo? Let's see what we get from this first. Work. Oh, that's a pretty good card. 2 mana, 2/3, add a power creation to your hand. It's not bad. So I want to save the coin for that, right? Just go a 3 and a 2, or 2/2/1. Maybe this. Death Rattle. Do they have spells? I better just play a minion. Let's go Raven. Raven Star Scryer seems fine. Freeze all enemy minions. If any are already frozen, deal 4 damage instead. Game Master lets this cost 1, so pretty much a 0 mana 2/3. Don't think we really need to freeze all enemy minions. We can control this board. I think I'll take the Game Master and still play the Star Scryer. Seems fine. Just need to find one more turn. Probably Game Master, Netherwind, Imprisoned, and then Wand Thief. And then on turn 7, we coin the power creation. You know this is going Face, right? You know this is never trading. Definitely want to get this down now. Which means we'll just set up lethal. They're gonna have to trade. Let's do this first. Darn, I'm not gonna have enough room for all this, am I? Well, I just barely am. Another Fireball. We don't need Ruined Orb. We don't need to discover anything else. Like, we just end the game with a Fireball. I don't think we're going to end up coining Power of Creation anymore. I mean, we have Coin, and then Oasis Thrasher, ping it, Fireball to the face for 9. Like, that'll be over, right? Face! Does not care at all about this board. Why would they? They have a Lord of Taunt. Alright. You know, I know Hunter does like to go Face, but I think our opponent overdid it just a little bit here. So many things we had coming. But it does not matter. GG. Toad of the Wilds, Dire Frenzy. Sorry it didn't work out for you, Jibber Jabber. Alright. 2-1. Still haven't... so one of the main strengths for this, I would say, is Venomous Scorpid. And we haven't seen the card yet. Even without it, we've done pretty well. You know, missed the curve the first game. I think that's going to be the weakness of the deck, is just, like, either missing curve or having to play Messenger Raven on 3 and having that detempo you. Because the card has a lot of discovery. Okay. Going second again. I could coin 2 into 2, but this is a little weaker of a 2. I think I'd rather look for something a little better, like Star Scryer, or even Croc or something. That can come down later. Druids are in a really interesting spot right now, where they have absolutely no removal at all. Like, they're a good class at the moment, but it's all just really solid minions. And there's one right there. I really would love to match my Raider into this. I just don't think I can do it without a follow-up turn. I got rid of my Phoenix. Thought I might get lucky with a nice Star Scryer. So let's chill. Bonk. Boop. Okay. That's fine. Not a crazy good tempo card, right? We're okay with that. Let's just match up the Raider into these. If they want to use a hero power on turn 3 to save one of their minions, they can be our guest here. Fun card. Less fun when they get an Arbor up and beat us. They're gonna hero power. Interesting. So that could be a 4-mana Arbor up. Which almost makes me want to coin the Scorpion. The thing is, they do play 4-mana Arbor up. The Venomous Sporpy Boy takes out that minion the same as the... I guess not quite the same as the Scorp. Let's hold the coin. Let's hold the coin. Grab ourselves a Brain Freeze. We could consider Cram Session in this deck. Any viability for Deck of Lunacy? Usually not. Grand Finale. Fireball. Yeah, not nearly enough. Let's take the Brain F. Could coin the Brain F here. Could coin it to save the poison. They can't just hero power it away. That could cause some problems. Let's do it. This ended up being a lot like just coining Sporpy Boy. Or Scorpy Boy, rather. There's also a really good target for Conjurers, actually, this Scorp. Landscaping Lush Water. No buffs. No buffs. No Arbor, no Lotus. Alright. Definitely want to trade into the 1-3, so because if you trade into the 2-2, they can just hero power this out of the way and preserve the 1-3. So now you force this trade and actually remove all the minions. I see you hovering over that hero power. Let's see it. This is where they play Teacher's Pet or Tiger. Wait, what's that card called? Draw cards, Tiger. Whoa! Or they just go right for it with an Overgrowth. Oh, baby. What? Are you out of your mind? You're gonna let me keep the poison as you come into 8 mana? Are you sure? Are you sure that's wise? I think it's a Conjurer's turn. I might actually have to, that might actually be the play for them, I guess. They could have a ping or something too. I think it's a Conjurer's turn. What do you got for me? What is this? Oh, a poison. That'll help my weapons. Very nice. Next demon you play costs 2 less. Cool. All right. You can go face again if you want, dude. You can go face again if you'd like. I'm keeping that poison alive. If you have an answer for it, so be it. If you have a Scorp, whatever, play it then. Teacher's Pets. I can play Claw Machine on that. Really? Okay, I don't think my poison was gonna be all that good for me anyway, so I don't mind. that's fine. Claw Machine, and we're just gonna go face, right? If we can. Typical, always Zixor. I don't think we care about anything anymore. You can go ahead and remove my minions on your own. I've got hero powers to the face with 2 fireballs in hand coming. I've got more stealthy boys and plenty of health. Claw Machine into the 4/4. Trade. I do want to mix in hero power, so it's probably going to be Star Scryer. Hero power face. Star Scryer can get us a Ruined Orb sooner too. What is this? Twint? Are you going to play Twints? That would be cheating, good sir. Alright, so we'll go ahead with Star Scryer. Stealth. Hero power face. And now if they don't hero power, we have lethal. And if they do hero power, they also need a taunt. So it'd be hero power taunt here, which is possible. They just played the Razor Mane. The Porcupine or whatever this thing is. What is this thing? Porcupig.
What a tragedy. Better write this down.
That minion does not have taunt. Neither does that minion. Also, they didn't hero power. Alright, good night, Jim Kite. Double fireball to the dome. That always stings. Let's just get it over with quickly. I'm sorry. That always feels bad. Whew. Not a lot of reach in Mage anymore, they say. Alright, 3 and 1. 3 and 1. Let's discover some more nonsense. Sneaky D into Venomous Sporpy Boy is extremely strong. Ooh, 2 Sporpy Boys. Oh my god. That seems just fine to me. The old Sporp and Scorp. The old Sporp and Scorp. That is a classic. Really, really solid curve here. What are we worried about from Shamalama Ding Dong? Hexes, I guess? But not really in this deck, right? Dunk tanks? DTs? Those tend to be problematic. I guess, like, AoE, Lightning Strom. That's unfortunate. That trades really well into our Sporp. You could try for something with studies instead, I guess. And try to hold this? I think I'm going to. I don't want to give them the Sporp. Just play this. They're going to trade here. Don't think there's a reason to attack with that and let it get killed by an Og Merchant. I will crush your delusions of grandeur. So they just drew a Whack-a-Knoll hammer. How many weapons are there in Shaman? They don't have axe anymore. Is that a Whack-a-Knoll? Right, Stealth City over here. Stealth City over here. Keep our eye out for elementals again now. Guidance, that card's pretty fun. They do decide to overload. Oh, nice, I see. Well, that's definitely worth taking. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky, my guy. Let's go ahead and get the poison out there. And say, hey, nothing too large, please. Grab ourselves a... Ooh, Wildfire? Wildfire? Conjure Mana Biscuit? Play it now? Conjure Mana Biscuit, play it now? That does not seem worth it. We do have the Sporp, and there could be something good inside it. It's an idea. I think I'm just going to take the Wildfire and play it later, after Spectral. Gotcha. Gotcha. Because we're gonna get our Messenger Ravens into the AoE guys, right? The 4-mana 3/5s that deal damage to everything. Like, those are coming. Coins A. They can't have Dirigible with Rush. Yeah, there's the Whack-a-Knoll. The Whack-a-Knoll, if you will. Probably just these 3 cards in the middle here. Let's start with Dirigible Wand Thief. Ooh. Ooh. And keep our Stealthy Boy stealthed. Or rather, this is Stealthy Girl. Stealthy Grill. Stealthed. Look at us just discovering cards back and forth. Like, barely playing any minions. Okay, Feral Spirit for Marspawn. Pretty good hit there, too. I do get 2 nice clears. With the hero power, 2 nice clears. Oh, super. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing here? Do I take another... like, what do I do here? Just take another power creation? Just take it, Judge. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. I think I might actually hero power this and force this trade. I could go, like, bump, Og this. I think I do want to play the Og, since I didn't go for, like, the tempo play of taking another studies there. And with this hand, I don't think there's any reason to be pinging face over a minion, even if that minion's gonna die. I mean, Power Creation, and Solarian Prime, which in turn will cast Power of Creation. What are the best hits from Power of Creation? Karen is pretty good. Jade Lightning on the 3-2. See, this actually saves, like, you see the hero power actually saving a minion here, because they could have jaded the poison and then traded the 3-4, right? So, this is good. Here we go. Power Creation. What do you got for me? Whew. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah, that is incredible. We're not done yet, though. We're not done yet here. Oh, boy. You gonna hex one? That's fine. You can hex one if you want. Torrent, sure. Double Torrent? Okay, that's less cool. Whoa! Are those just 2 drafted Torrents chilling in hand? You're a maniac. Spell damage +2? Oh. Wait. That works? Your next spell this turn has spell damage +2. That seems like it shouldn't work, right? It's not like this minion has spell damage. It doesn't say Battlecry gains spell damage +2. It says your spell. Your next spell. This isn't a spell. That seems like it shouldn't work that way. Slam the Solarian, Prophet. Slam the Solarian, Prophet. Going to cold. Pretty good. Font of Power. Into a Game Master, sure. Draw a couple cards. Fill my hand. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cone of Cold was a big hit there. What are we gonna get rid of? Not my Conjurer's Calling. I need that desperately.
Got a job for me?
I thought that was gonna be... that's a pretty good Fire Elemental. I thought that was gonna be another Torrent. No! My Fireball! I gotta remove this, dude. Alright. Power Creation number 2. Claw Machines. I don't have enough room. More Smoke Seniors. I also don't have enough room. What? I think technically the Smugs are better here. Like, they gotta be getting out of removal, right? I think I go more Smugs.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is pretty incredible. And then I think we will play... We gotta play a minion, right? Come on. We'll just play this. In between. So I could have gone Claw, trade, leave the 2-1, play this, draw 2 cards that are buffed. And that would have been also pretty good. Really good, even. Like, incredible. But I think this is technically better for this board. Even though I don't need the buffs on minions. I just don't need them. I'd rather have just high health taunts for days, I think. Right? I mean, the Claw Machines get you +3/+3, but these get you +5/+7 back in your hand, you know? I'm just gonna out-taunt them. You could pick either one there, I think. Unbound Elemental into Murloc. Solid 4-drop. A little bit of a high roll there. Doomhammer? Oh no, you played the Privateer too early. I love that combo, dude. Doomhammer, Privateer. That's so cool. They might concede here. Our second Fireball down the drain. No! Never lucky. I'm sorry.
That's incredible.
It is, I know. So we have lethal set up just with the 8/8s. Or if I didn't, I'd go face. Like, and they see we get rid of the Raws, which would have been 3 AoE damage. Like, they gotta just be like, what in the world am I playing against here? Oh my goodness! So cool! That is so cool. Nega Corsair, Privateer, Doomhammer. So our opponent played well enough. I mean, they didn't really have much of a chance. against this these shenanigans.
which you constantly strive for.
I do want to know what's in the Raven, but in this case, I think our opponent has probably had enough of this deck.
Water.
I think we just got to end it and get out of here. On to the next. 4-1. Whew. That was dirty. That was a pretty filthy game. I don't feel... Like, I feel better than I should, you know? It makes me happy what I just did, and I feel ashamed at that. What are we doing? I see a Rune Orb. I see a Dirigible. Pretty good start. Just play the Squire first. Against a Paladin, do I ever want to coin the Wand Thief simply for the tempo, because they are a high tempo class? Let's see if they do anything on 1 first. They full kept as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Sunscale Raptors are coming. Sunscale Raptors are coming. I think that answers my question. Yes, max tempo, max tempo. Grab ourselves. Ooh, Combustion's a really good tempo card. Combustion's a really good tempo card. I think I've got to take the Combustion here over the Evocation. With that start from them, first day of school. Too strong. I mean, Evocation will be better later game, but just having this for turn 3 or 4 is nice. Rune Orb one, trade the other. Or just Hero Power. Probably Rune Orb. Shooting Star over Cone? I don't really need to free stuff, do I? Shooting Star is fine. It could have synergy with the Imprisoned Phoenix we're going to draw soon. Or the Studies. This is why Discover cards are just so strong, right? Like, you see what your matchup is, what your opponent's doing, and you pick accordingly, right? Because, like, I take Combustion Shooting Star here. In a different matchup, like against a Priest, I take the Evocation. Like, just having the option in the game. What is this? What are you doing? What have you done? Noble Sack Avenge? You maniac. Noble Sack Avenge randomly? I'd lose it, dude. Are you kidding me? Getaway Kodo. Okay, that's way less good. That's way less good of a combo than Avenge. Rough go, dude. Rough go, mine, bro. Is that a 1-mana defender? Probably, right? Yeah, one mana, 2/1. Sportbid's really strong, but definitely stronger in Mage than Paladin. Guess you're looking for Blessing of Authority. Noble Sack to protect your poison? Oh my Yogg for funsies? I probably should have pinged this away first. In case it was another Getaway Kodo, right? That was a mistake. I should have pinged it away first. Not punished, as usual. What are we thinking? Oh my Yogg? It's gotta be Oh my Yogg, right? Play Shooting Star before we ever play Combustion? Okay, let's find out. I could also play the Combustion. No, I mean, this removes it anyway. Let's just play the Shooting Star and see what happens here. Oh my Yogg, what are you doing? Oh, it's never Surrender. That's fine. I'll just Combustion now. That seems fine enough, and we'll keep this stealth. Rune Orb randomly from Babbling Book seems good.
Another test.
Whoa!
Favorite.
Hey! That is one large lady. Sporpy Boy, can you handle this, please? Devolving Missiles? Probably just some card draw. I guess this could come in for removal on this. I guess I should take it, because this may not live. And then just a Raven. Oh, gross. Firebrand, disgusting. Disgusting card. Alright, what are we doing to my Sporp? Leave my Sporp alone. Oh, Claw Machine has to come into it. That's pretty expensive. And we have a full clear on this. Next turn? If I do this Ruined Orb, I deal 6 to this, it goes to 5. Then I could run in, replay, or ping or something. Or I could just do this and do it next turn.
The might of Stormwind.
Consec, 4-3 here, sure. Plus, going face with this is necessary to deal any damage whatsoever, since they're going to heal for 6 anyway, and we deal 6. Okay, that card's pretty big too. That card's also rather large. Oh my good god, that's not fair. That's way too many stats. No fair, dude. Oh boy. Okay. Gonna have to leave the large lady alive here, I think. Lucky hits. Okay, any more big beefers? I got a big beefer coming in next, if you don't. Shield of Honor? Oh my goodness! That is a beefy lady! That is so rude. Okay, gotta be Shovel Fist over here. It's gots to be. Face means nothing, obviously, with this thing on the board. This is ludicrous. You're never trading that 9-10, right? I guess you could into the 3-4, yeah, but you're always pushing face here.
I think Eat Fresh is a great slogan. An entire continent.
Oh my god, really? Okay. What in the world was this game? This is at 4-1? 4 wins is where all the best decks are, I'm telling you. That was insane. Am I alive still? No way, right? I have to discover... Okay, so if I play the Raz, I trade. I have to find a freeze from Ruined Orb. Or, if I Ruined Orb here, is it possible to leave this alive ever? I think you have to start with a Ruined Orb right here. Combustion? Does that solve my problems? It does. It does. For now. I combustion, I Raz. I leave the 3-2 alive.
Wake up.
And I still probably lose the game, but this is the way to go. What do we need now? I don't know. I mean, I lived through the turn, in theory. No, my Raz, the play around. Why would you play that? Why would you play that? Give me damage. Oh my goodness. But this is gonna be buffed to 5. So I bump the 3-2. I give something else. Spell damage that isn't this. They're gonna have to trade here instead of going face, right? This will be at 6. And then I just play out. I don't need to hero power this turn, do I? I can't hero power this and everything else dies. So, this?
See me after class. You're paying for the lost treasure.
Okay. Alive by 2, huge top deck here. If it's Hand of a Doll, I'll be sad. I will be sad. If If it's a weapon, I will probably cry. No, don't go face. Don't go face. You don't have it. Okay. Leaving us the Frost Whisper. They must have a top deck that wins them the game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Set up lethal. It's all good. It's all good. This is dead. We need to deal 4 to each of these. So 3 and a ping comes into 1. The Croc can't die. 3 and a ping, and then 2 and 2. All good. Last draw. Last draw. Lethal is on the board. No way. Let's go. Easy 5-1. I was never worried. I wasn't even a little bit worried. This is not too terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Then it turned to 4 damage to all enemies. Show them this. Let this kill them. Easy peasy. Good night, Jim Kite. Whew. Wow. What a game. What a life. So that's how good Ra's Frost Whisper is. Who's next? I can't believe we won that game. They played so many big, large cards. Imprisoned Phoenix. Peon. Did I see a Sporp? Did I see a Sporp in there? So this is our first Rogue of the run. Rogue is the best class in the arena at the moment. Start seems pretty good. I'm down. I'm down for this start. Starscry definitely weaker against Rogue early due to Dagger. But still good enough, I think. We'll coin the Peon. And then decide between these twos. And then once again, we have the old Sporp and Scorp, a typical turn 3-4 combo. So that means we're probably not playing the Stars Crier. Just throw this down. Just a 2-3 one day. Just an aspiring 2-3. We'll see if they buff this weapon with a Vulpira Toxin Blade. If they do, I would be upset. But then I'd just play the Dirigible and be less upset. I am upset. I have become upset. You have upset me, opponent. I hope you're happy with that. Is this better? Is this just better? I think it is. Can't be backstabbed. Can't be pinged away by an AUG with the weapon coming in. I think it's just better to play the 3-1. That card is terrifying. Yep. Yes, it is. 4 mana, 5/7. They preserve the weapon, so the 3-1 comes into the 3-3. And then we just play our Sporp? We're playing off curve all over the place with good cards, though, right? Sporp could find Brain F, which would be really nice. Let's see what's in here. Devolving Missiles. Yeah, we're going to take the Devolving Missiles and turn that into a 1-drop. They don't take the 5 face damage, but that's not what the card's about, right? Like, the card is a pile of stats, and we need to get rid of that pile of stats. Cram Session was an idea, but we just need to remove that Lord's Boy. If they play a mech to remove this Sporp, I will be shocked. I'll be shocked, I tell you. Yep, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. They're just chipping away at that poison to remove it with a dagger, so they're committed to daggering next turn. If they're going to dagger this, we could consider playing the Star Scryer now to give them another target. Or we just kill it off. Ping. Raven. So let's Raven first. I could ping and no, this doesn't have rush yet. This doesn't have rush yet. Babbling Book. Babbling Bee? I don't think I need a beefer. I think I just need more spells. And let's go ahead and we could force them to dagger with this trade. Dagger's pretty good though. I think we just use this. Like, it's not like forcing Rogue to hero power is necessarily a bad thing for them, right? Unlike a lot of other classes. Heckle Fang Hyena is a good pile of stats. SI7 agent, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Conjurer's Calling's excellent, so that means we want to get this rolling. Do like this. And probably throw... Do I want to give them the opportunity to hero power this? I think this is fine now. You can play the Spectral D. But I mean, they're probably going to make this trade anyway, right? And then we can just come in with a hero power, a 3 and a 2 or something. F-ball. So that was a misplay on their part. If they would have played this first and then traded, they would have buffed this to a 5-5, right? Because we just drew a card. So they misplayed a little bit there. Which means I could actually just like do this and ping it away and go face. Maybe? Start with a Babbling Bee? I'm probably going to have a hero power 2-3 though. Maybe I just make this trade. Hero power 2-2-1. Okay, let's Babbling Bee. What do we got? It's a pretty good secret. That's a pretty good secret. Let's go ahead and hero power. Trade this. Drop a couple of 2s. Might end up having to conjure as this dirigible at this rate. We could use a... Now we could use a beefer. Oh, that's a pretty good card. Let's ignore it forever and go face. Oasis coming down. Another Babbling Bee? Alright, bud, what are we doing? Ray of Frost is actually insane here. Ray of Frost is just so gross here. There's no need to even remove this. We just freeze it. Fireball's going face one day. We can go like this. We're pushing. We're pushing. We're pushing. That is certainly going to trigger when they try to remove this 3-1. And we are just almost a fireball away here. I mean, lethal is set up. Hey, loser. And wow, 2 drafted SI7 agents. I haven't seen that maybe ever. Maybe ever. Get our nice freeze. Yeah, they probably knew this was coming, but there really wasn't anything they could do about it, right? Leave the 1-1 alive, I guess. But they kind of, I think, needed to hope that it was never water elemental. Do I need conjures? I don't think so. Is it the best tempo play? Probably. What is this? What are you? After you cast a nature spell, give another friendly minion +2/+2. Whatever. I mean, they have 4 health each. That's great. We just need anything on the board if they heal, right? I have the fireball. It's over. Rogue, get out of here. It's over. I've got the F-ball. Man, this deck slams, right? Like, this deck is pretty whack. Let's go ahead with just a tiny bit of BM, but I'll do it fast. It's all good. This is for the achievement. There's an achievement with this. It's not BM. If I drew 2 spells, I would have gotten the achievement. You guys are it's all good. Right, I gotta go for that achievement, man. I haven't even played the deck in Constructed. Like, I don't have that achievement yet. All right, 6 and 1. Going for 7. Let's get it. This deck only has 6 spells. It seems like it has 8,000. I guess that's what Sporpy Boys will do. And Ravens, and Babbling Books, and Want Thieves. What the hell, Gandalf? Demon Hunter at 6-1? It could still be pre-nerf.
You asked for it.
Don't see too many Demon Hunters up here nowadays. That start seems pretty fine against a Demon Hunter. Get ourselves a nice Solarian Prime. 4 mana 5/5 on 4. And just have a bunch of spell damage for a lot of the game. Don't know how long games will really be against the Demon Hunter. They're usually pretty quick. But I think that's the best out of those 3. Thalnos was fine too. Just need to find a turn 3. I grow impatient. Do you though? Battle Fiend. Tell me you coin a hero power here. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Okay, there's our 3-drop. Very nice. We play the Croc. They probably hero power and remove this with the 1/2 and the hero power. They kept 3 cards, so they're probably going to have a pretty good curve here. Chaos Strike, coin hero power. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It might make me just Etherealog hero power. Because if I dirigible, you can remove the dirigible for 1 mana and that thing. I think, well, there's Runed Orb. I don't think that's better though, right? Because we're going to want Runed Orb with spell damage +2. Let's just go ahead and do this. We can get rid of the Etherealog because it's a measly spell damage +1. Also didn't even mention with this legendary, anytime we get Raz, like, it'll just be unbelievable, right? Assuming it doesn't get silenced, but Consume Magic I don't think is a card right now, is it? I don't think so. Mage Hunter, I think is. Oh my, what did I just say, dude? Oh my good, come on. If they just develop and don't damage this thing, oh, that's so gross. That's so gross. I almost hope we get Cycle of Hatreded into Coilfang into Illidari Inquisitor.
Easy to call.
That's not what you wanted to play. That's really not what you wanted to play. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's over. Oh, send help. Send help. Oh my. This combo is not for Arena. Look, what is this? What is this? How is this even possible? Like, what do you do here? I'm just about to Runed Orb Sporp after this. You don't want to see this. Just get out of here. Get out of here while you can. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see my next cards.
Goodbye.
Hero Power Face. What are you waiting for? Expendable Performers in hand and they think maybe they can wait it out? Okay, so we don't need to Runed Orb then. We can just play the 3s, right? Coming with Reach in a second. I mean, we're ending the game pretty soon, so we have 11 damage. 12 more. If we find Fireball, this is lethal, right? Oh my god. Evocation. This is just nasty. Come on. Sickening. Sickening. This poor Demon Hunter never had a remote chance. I bet their hand is filled with busted late game cards that they'll never be able to play. I still have Evocation, Sporpid. Like, oh my goodness. Turn 4. Spell damage +2 into Raz. Unfair. Unfair. Hey, look at that. Another 7-win run. Good to be at infinite. For those who don't know what I mean when I say infinite runs, in Arena, if you play a run and you get to 7 wins, you automatically get 150 gold from your rewards. So you can play another Arena run for free in addition to the other rewards. So they call that going infinite, since you can play infinite Arena runs if you continuously go 7. Playing a priest, now we're talking. I was wondering why I was having so much fun today. It's because I was doing all the nonsense. Now we have somebody who can maybe compete nonsense versus nonsense with us. Ruined Orb, double Sporp. That is nonsense, all right. Okay. Let's see if they can match us. All it takes from Priest is one Soul Mirror, you know?
We come from far.
Uh-oh.
Just to see.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a problem. At the start of your turn, copy a spell from your opponent's deck to your hand. So they can get Primordial Studies, Conjurer's Calling. Oh, dear God. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. Fireballs? They're going to get a Fireball. We have to assume they're going to get a Fireball. Do we also have to assume they won't be able to remove the Sporp? I think so. We could always take something that deals with this. Like a Brain F. Okay. Okay. That's a Fireball. It's definitely not a Conjurer's Calling. It's absolutely not a Conjurer's Calling. They're hovering it. They're hovering. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. We could just play another Poison. It's either that or what? We could do Star Scry or Brain F and leave it as a 1-1. This comes in here every time. You could Ruined Orb, Brain F. I think we challenge them to heal it by just doing this. Alright. I also am curious to see if it's Conjurer's Calling. And if they do play Conjurers on that, we have a Poison on board. You know, we have a 3-1 to come into something, the smaller of the two. And they absolutely got Conjurer's Calling. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's so bad. Okay, one more Conjurer's Calling. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna beat it. We can Scorp. We can Ruined Orb. This is a little bit of a problem here. I could Ruined Orb Hero Power here, right? Hope this doesn't die. I could Thresher. Or Thrasher, rather. And what? I think you do this. I think you do Ruined Orb here. And then Hero Power this. And hope that this lives. 75% of success. And of course it dies. Come on, man. Come on, dude. What a disaster. Shit. Our poison. Our poison. Okay, so far the RNG in this game has not gone our way. But I have faith. I have faith. All it takes is a few more random discoveries. I don't know about Grand Finale, but these cards aren't really doing anything. Conjure Mana Biscuit actually does have some interesting synergy with Conjurer's Calling. It's probably still Grand Finale. That and just play the Star Scryer. And get Potion of Madness so hard. Oh my god. Potion of Madness me, I'm ready. This is typical Priest. Typical Priest. So I don't know how. They're coded differently, I'm telling you. They're RNG, man. They're not, you know. They're absolutely not, but like, come on. That 2 ping on my Poison Boy? Very rude. Okay, so they don't come in with a Conjurer's Calling at all here. They don't come in with a Conjurers at all. I could just Fireball. I could just clear 1 and develop the Wanderer in a 2-drop, and I think that's probably going to be better. The question is, what one do you get rid of? Because they can heal this back up pretty good. I think it's still this. Play these and see if they are going to clear this 9-1 at all, because that 4-drop could be a Conjurer's target. Whew. Oh boy. Sure. No Conjurers. because they want to conjure as the 6-drop. Fireball, ping, brain freeze. I think it's better to keep this. It's my best conjurer's target at the moment. If they do trade that and find a ping, we can come in with the Scorp. Okay. 9-1 is on the board. How are we pinging this? How does this die? I wouldn't say no to a Holy Nova. You can Nova this if you want. Heal first means no Nova, right? Are you looking for an answer? Do you seriously not have an answer? Come on. Hog. I was gonna say, you gotta have an answer here. Like, you're joking, right? Hog is indeed an answer. 4 comes in on the 3-2. I don't know that the 2s do all that much. I might just play a Raven for ideas next turn. We'd be coming into like 6 costs. If we look specifically for 6 costs, we can get our Conjurers rolling immediately. So let's go ahead and do this first. Change of plans, just Confection Cyclone and then Grand Finale the crap out of them. I mean, they need Ruin. And that's why you start with the discoveries. Always start with your discoveries, because it may change the entire turn. Like, if I start with Scorpid, that can never change my turn. But starting with discoveries, this is why you don't, like, tap last in Warlock. Unless you watch my first video. I am a bit of a tap last gamer. But generally you want to do discovery stuff first. Oh, that's rude. It's not as rude as what my play's gonna be. We'll see. They have to have a really good I don't even know. Conjurers on that now and set up. It has to set up lethal or something.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay, they're gonna save that to maybe try to work through the grand finale. But is that even possible? Yeah, I can start with Primordial Studies. I don't think it's going to change my turn, though, this time. I don't know if I want this. It'd be Roz is the only thing. I just take something immediate.
Only to the extent of which you program it to.
So, neither the Grand Finale nor the Confection Cyclone started in my hand. They need Shadow Word Ruin, which is a card right now. Or else this is over, right? Here comes the Waste Warden, and they're going to try to make some trades.
A warden always hits her mark.
They can Conjurers on their 5, but then we can Conjurers on one of these. So they're alive. Conjurers? Just a 7-drop instead. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right now for them. They just double trade Conjurers. Like, I know they don't have Ruin. They don't have Mind Control. So if I'm spending 6 mana on Conjurer's Callings, what else am I doing? Probably 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the Raven. My deck has 1 duplicate, but I don't think it matters because I'll always take this, right? My deck has 2 Stormwinds and that's it right now, but I mean, come on. We'll just grab that for later with the Thalnos. I probably won't play the Thalnos then. And we'll just go bump. Bump. These are 8 mana, right? Restoring health isn't something I usually do. I could just keep these and save 1, I guess. Just do double 2s. As if we hit both 4/8 stat lines against a priest who needs 5 and higher, right? Like, come on. Sorry, bud. This is what you get for taking my Conjurer's Calling. Oh, that's that's why you were saving it, right? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is so good. We're still gonna destroy them, but that is awesome. I think the idea is this play.
I'll try. I'll try. Job done.
This combo, dude? Like, are you kidding me? I guess I could have conjured this, eh? And then just awoken it? Like, that's hilarious. I don't think I'm going to, but that's so funny. They're out of conjurers. This play is just nasty. There's probably like 4 or 5 just disgusting plays there that just win. But the fact that if you can't kill this and you kill this, it just awakens immediately from this. If I had conjured, it's just crazy. Draconic Studies can win the game, but a little too late for it now because you can't play, you know, Ysera, Alistraza. Too late. Oh my goodness, this deck is doing some pretty rude things. So we played our Raws. We played a 32-32 Grand Finale. We have drafted Raws and Grand Finale, but we didn't need them. We just, you know, discovered extra copies of them. 8-1. Conjurer's Calling, keep. I do love the idea of keeping Conjurer's Calling, but it is against a Warlock, and they can be pretty quick. We're gonna want Curve. Keep Conjurer's Calling in Burley for turn 12. Seems good. Curve me. Yep. Sure. 2 drops are nice. This dirigible, ever since the first game, I called it out and was like, dirigible, where are you at? I need 3s. He's been a bro, right? Like, this mech has been showing up. Go Peon first instead of Thrasher. It's been showing up on 3, like, often. What is the meaning of this? AoE City? What is the meaning of this? You got School Spirits and Fellfire. And also Hellfire. We're going to play our tempo first before value, especially when the... You know, they don't do anything with the coin. They might have the Fire Breather card as well. It means they've got to have AoE, so we're going to play our Divine Shield all day. Coin Fish. I can just Scorpion Smork. The old Scorpion Smork, a Judge staple. Not the start I expected from an 8-1 Warlock. They've got to have plenty of removal here. Can see a School Spirits this turn. Going for Lackeys. Did that serve its purpose? Ah, very cool. Yep, Grimoire. Yeah, almost School Spirits. And then Faceless. Pretty good turn. And a pretty good top deck. They're gonna fish after. Is that fine? Are we okay with that? Or would we rather just play, like, Raven Thrasher? Value trade. And what do I develop? 4-2. I guess it's fine. It's pretty good. Yeah, I guess I could remove this then. Ugh. I guess I remove this then and save it? It just seems good to, if you can go face against a Warlock, push to 20, they play the fish and that's it. Push to 17, develop this and this. Seems like it's pushing a ton of damage. We hold on to the Fireball. I think I want them to play fish, actually, thinking about it. And I said 17, 16, I forgot the 1 damage from Raz, right? And now that we've drawn this, we're going to play the 4. We're going to play this 2. And the reason is, this can just be like 3 damage to the face with our hero power. And now we're threatening literally lethal, right? Like, that was a tough play to make, but giving up the Raws there I think was definitely correct. Say, hey, fish this.
You don't pick the
Their AoE, they need another Grimoire here, right? That's what they need. Their AoE often double-sided and hits face is good for us too. Oh, hey! Get that out of here. Okay. Hero power trade. We can go 6 to the dome. Which means we're playing Raven this turn, because these are going face. So we're playing Raven and looking for a 2-drop, is the idea. Or you would look for Rune... I guess you could trade this in after a ping and look for Ruined Orb. That's fine too. And that can go face. 6 to the dome, this to the dome, play the Raven, or play another spell. We'll go counterspell instead then. We've got lethal set up from hand. We don't need anything else on the board at all. So might as well just take the counterspell and not let them find an answer. Like a healer or something, like from that. Just fireball, ping our own Thrasher. Good night, Jim Kite. No heals? Oh, wow. Is that just them giving up or like recognizing they need every health point they can get? Gets rid of the evil genius. Doesn't matter. The Thrasher lethal, though. That Thrasher lethal, though. Beautiful. Alright, that was a really, really good game. I mean, we got such a good start. Really a big fan of that Roz play. I was thinking about it, I was like, wait, we don't want that to be removed with Fish, do we? And then thought about it a little more. It's like, wait, that's exactly what we want, actually. Makes for 9 wins in a row. Tough first game. We got obliterated game number 1, too. Like, just destroyed. Ruined Orb, the old Sporp and Scorp. Ooh, very cool. 9-win Hunter? Oh man, I hope we just get absolutely smorked into oblivion. I need to keep this? I should keep this. This might be a little expensive. I should find, like, Squire Book. Want Thief? Sure. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I can live with this start. This is like tempo and value together, all of these cards, right? Which is very strong. What? But, you're a hunter. Do I save the coin then? Or do I develop the Want Thief? I think I'm going to wait and see what you do. Ah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Star Scryers are nice to block that, though. Play a Star Scryer, and then we'll consider either Scryer Want Thief, or just Sporp if we want the Sporp to come into here. Or this to come into the Sporp, rather. Oh, man, this is more like it. Oh, they picked instantly. It's Rinling's Rifle, dude. Don't you do it. That's an idea. That's an interesting one. Let's see what we draw from this. F-ball. We could try to force them to take 9 here, or maybe not even play the Rinling's Rifle. I think I like that a lot here. Let's see if they hit this. If I'm good, they hit the 3-3 here. I'm not good. I'm bad. I'm not good. Here comes Rinling's Rifle. Into freezing, but then they play all value stuff. You can tell it was Rinling's Rifle. They picked it instantly. They don't even bother removing the 1/1. This card has an insanely high win rate rifle. I believe the last 4 of my pack Kodos have contained Sphere of Sapience, which is sad. They could go for Explosive. Explosive is an interesting idea for them. Let's just do this. Pack Tactics, sure. Meaning what? Do I want to just Ruined Orb ping? That seems pretty bad. Do I want to leave anything alive? Not really. Studies, play the minion Ruined Orb? Damn. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's give this a go. see what they do. Ruined Orb, Fireball. Briling's Rifle's a tricky card. That's strong. Is that weapon still going face? No, decide now's the moment you want to remove it. One more secret. I think that might just be a little bit too much. The card's just a little bit too good, right? Maybe now a Ruined Orb on this. This Ruined Orb? I mean, I don't have the Raws. If I did, you know, that might be a different story. I could just play this now, but I'm taking a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna have so much. If they don't clear it, though, I'm gonna have Ruined Orb to remove kind of whatever. Wand Thief, and I can probably clear a lot. I think I should probably remove the 3/3. I just don't think I quite have enough health. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Wow. Wow, it's gotta be Shooting Star. These are all so good for so many reasons. We need the quickest card against a hunter, right? We need the fastest card possible. And we've got this Waking Up next turn, Cram Session 2. Refuel a little bit. Right, we've got the Elemental Waking Up. Gotta be the Shooting Star here. See if they get a little wide. Trade now, really? Really? Trading the 1/2 now. It's Freezing Trap and they're scared of this? Is that what the idea is here? It must be. So it's Freezing Trap. We probably don't care too much if this gets frozen. Oh, come on. What is that? What is that? Okay, so we have some pretty good spell damage synergies here. If this is freezing, I just trigger it now, I think, right? I trigger it now if it's freezing. This will still deal 3 damage, which is enough. And I would also Shooting Star in that case, and just play both. Yeah, so let's just trigger it now, get it out of the way. That's fine. And then we can just come into this gross combo. And we definitely need to remove this. It seems like a little bit of overkill, but when you're dealing this much damage, that's fine, right? I still think this was better than picking the other legendary for spell damage +2. We needed to deal with this stuff now to keep ourselves healthy enough that they don't just hero power us down. And they need a Claw Machine here, right? Claw Machine. Oh. Oh, but they can't take out the 3/6. That's not even that good, right? That's not even that good. Oh, what a disaster for them. Just this hero power? Seems good to me. See what else? We know they don't have an answer to the Raws, so just put our spell damage down, see what they do. And this Fireball's ready to go face anytime. In fact, how close are we to lethal here? Twonky Boy is scary. Oh my goodness. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16. Are we one off? Are we one off here? Really? 3, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16. No damage from these. Let's discover. That doesn't quite do it, right? Look at what are these? What is this? Because I don't get my ping anymore, so it's just still one off. Unless I get spell damage +2? Maybe I just play this? Ugh. Well, we'll find out if we're dead. They need lethal now. They need to find 6 damage. That's not going to happen, right? That's going to trade into the 3/6 to try to gain the board. right? They're gonna try to gain the board here because they don't have lethal, and then we just double fireball and win. Rinling's Rifle, Tonky Boy. That's a pretty cool looking hunter. It's a shame we, you know, did what we did here. That was like, we still have Cram Session. Like, what was that pick there? All just crazy Shades of Constructed spell damage cards. You don't, yeah, we still had 2 fireballs, my dude. Alright, that was disgusting. I've been saying that a lot today. I've been saying that a lot this run. That was disgusting. 10-1. Etherealog, Darkmoon Dirigible coming in on 3 again. Who are we up against? A Paladin. Paladin. That's scary, 10-1 Paladin. Because they're supposed to be one of the worst classes in general, so when you see a really good one at high wins, they often do have the terrifying cards. I think I'm going to keep this full start, hope for a 2-drop, and probably tempo this on 1. You know, they have Hand of Adults and Blessing of Authorities. Sometimes even a Murloc Weapon. So let's hope for nothing too crazy here. Let's go ahead and... no first day of school on turn 1 would be nice. Okay. Nothing. Unfortunately, we do not find a 2-drop. A little bit unfortunate. We did keep 2 3s, but this is kind of like so busted I just couldn't throw it. Little unfortunate we missed a 2-drop. That could make a big difference in tempo here. Well, apparently not, though. I don't play... I trade this. I'm going to play this and trade. I'm not letting you get your buffs in. Grab a Power Creation for the road. Next turn, we go Messenger Raven into Lab Partner for tempo, maybe? Or Battling Bee. First day of school a little late for Buddy. That's the first card they've played. They're going to want to play 1s to try to, like, ping away this poison. They don't want to play anything too big, probably. Let's move. Yeah, Hog to try to ping away at it. And coin's a 1. Og Merchant? The old Oggen Hog? Oh, interesting. 5-mana Elementals, anybody? 5-mana Elementals? I would take Ruined Orb off the top, to be honest. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll trade it off then. I was gonna value trade over here. I changed my mind. Sneaky Ping could be an idea. Divine Shield gets pretty destroyed here. It's not all that impactful. Unless they buff this, I guess. Next turn, we're probably going 3-2. I don't think I'm mixing a hero power. Maybe I'll just do this and see if I can find a Babbling Book or something to fill in the curve. No Babbling Book. But we could play this next turn, and if it lives, we have a 6-mana Power of Creation. I think that's worth going for. Also, it's an Elemental. If we find a really, really good turn that isn't this next turn, which I don't see happening, really, then we can save it for turn 7 for Grand Finale.
You've got me fired up.
Although, you know, with that on the board, this looks a lot worse. It does, it does. Okay. Rip, turn 6 Power Creation. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, lots of good trades coming into that 3-6. Let's see if they have a Consecration. This would be worth one. Consecration value trade. Then we come into what? Roz and Primordial Studies, which will top deck. That's strong, but I still have good trades into it.
Now we're cooking.
Oh, I no longer have good trades into it. You're forcing me to hero power. That's actually still not like the strongest turn, right? Bump, hero power. Throw down the Luminary. No, what am I saying? Obviously it's this. What am I saying? I don't need a hero power. Judge, just play the OP legendary, dude. Just play the OP legendary, dude. Smug Senior. What do I want to do to you? I could just play the Stormwind. Seems solid enough. Could double trade. The thing is I don't need the Stormwind to clear it, right? Do I want to have the... I think I want to have the option to Grand Finale next turn, in that case. So let's just go like this. Get our nice 1 mana discount on this guy. Seems good. And if they play removal here, I mean, we probably Grand Finale. What's better, Power of Creation? 2 8/8s or random 6s? 8/8s for consistency, right? Grand Finale. Do they have enough mana to Consec here? No, right? They have 7 mana, so this will be 3 left. Was that discounted? Yeah, that was discounted from Kindling Elemental. So they can't Consec here. This game seems over. There is always Libram Consec, Libram of Justice Consec, but I think we're good here.
Hogs on the loose.
Oh boy. I mean, how much damage can I push here? 13? No, you always play this. Rip discounted Power of Creation. And we start pushing face. This deck has done so many nasty things, right? It's not like it just does one nasty thing over and over again. Sometimes it gets a disgusting Grand Finale. Sometimes it gets a disgusting Conjurer's Calling. Sometimes it gets disgusting spell damage synergy with Raz. Other times, like we had a couple games where we just full smorked and double fireball to the face, and that's disgusting in its own way as well. We probably just dig day that. Seems fine to me. And if they want to play a Blessing of Authority to remove one of these, I don't care. That's fine by me. I've got Primordial Studies into a small thing, into Fireball Ping, GG. Didn't even end up playing the Power Creation. All that hype for the discounted Power Creation, I didn't even end up playing it. If you end up not playing a card as good as Power Creation, it means you had some pretty good turns otherwise. So we have Lethal straight up on board, but should we show them that we had it from hand anyways? I guess not. Just so they know if they had Libram Consec, maybe they have 2 Librams and 2 Consecs in deck. I just wanted to let them know, hey, if you had them, I still got you. You know? Alrighty, 11-1, that's 11 straight wins. Let's see if we can make it 12. Got 2 shots at this. 2 shots at this. Alrighty, what are we doing? Oh no! Demon Hunter at 11-1. That's horrible. That is horrifying. Arbus, what are we doing, buddy? 11-1 Demon Hunter. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep the busted legendary. I might get punished if I miss the turn 3. Hey, look at that, never punished. But I think at 11-1 versus a Demon Hunter, I probably am gonna want that. Okay, let the games begin. I got Curve. What do you have? 11-1 Demon Hunter. Illidari Inquisitor. Maybe a couple of those Nether Walkers. Could be one of, like, Skull, Cycle, Expendable Performers. Alright, get in there, peon. No, you can't play your Nether Walker. Oh, you're gonna trade 3 damage for a spell? I am on board for that. Let's see the spell. Work. Ring Toss, that's a pretty good spell. Might need that for like a Ice Barrier one day, depending on how aggressive this deck is. Messenger Raven coming in next. Oh my goodness, it's Wife Demon Hunter. No wonder. No wonder. That explains everything. No wonder they're 11-1. They're looking for their wife. Okay, Raven gets us probably Imprisoned Observer. Card's pretty good coming down on 4. We can go Observer, Wand, Thief. Yep. Seems good, seems good. I'm so nervous now. That wife needs to be at the bottom of the deck, guys. You can't just be playing a 3-mana 6/14, you know, on turn 3. That's a good value trade. Unfortunately, it sets up a really good Observer for us in the future. Now, we may... What do we do on turn 5 is the question. You'd think Raz. Let's see if this provides an answer to that question. Wildfire Hero Power could literally be an idea. You might just want the mask, but like if we're gonna run this in here and set this up, we could go with like a Wildfire Hero Power play to set up the AoE a little better. Because if we give them the Raws, they're double trading into it, it's kind of just a waste. Mask of Cthulhu is really good. I think I'm gonna go do this. I don't think I'm gonna need the mask. See, they could go double face here too. And I may not play the Wildfire on 5, but it does give me an option if they play like a 5/4 here and a Hero Power or something. No wife. Never wife. Okay, that gets killed. They clearly have all low-cost stuff then, right? They're looking for the play now. 4 health. Small. Small. That's not small. Oh my god. Okay. That's rude. Claw Machine can come back at it in a second, so that's nice. I'm just gonna die if I don't do anything. Like, oh my god, this thing's huge. $12 damage. Can I take that? Can I take that damage? Claw Machine feat kills this next. No matter what. So I could just ping away the 3/2. If I'm gonna ping. Oh boy. This is a full committing to the Claw Machine. I hope it's enough. That, what is that? A 3-mana 5/8 taunt with lifesteal. Like, ridiculous. So they need to play one big beefer, and they do play one big beefer. But we still have the matchup. We want to deal an extra 3 to the face. We still have the matchup of the 4/5 against the 4/4 on board here. Down to 8 in theory. Down to 8. And our next turn could be the ring toss we talked about. That needs to be like an ice barrier. That goes... We get a nice dirigible. Oh, that's really good. We can go ring toss dirigible next turn. That's really strong. As long as we're not dead here. Sporp. That can be a dirigible target. Demon Hunter spells are just another breed, so this is definitely scary.
You guys are so good at that.
This game would have been over if they found their wife instantly. I assume the wife is at the very bottom of the deck. Dead last card. 100%.
Demons?
No pun intended.
Demons.
Okay. Obviously, you gotta go face there. And you play a couple small boys. Okay. Oof. Okay. Putting a ton of pressure on. We're gonna need to find Ice Barrier here, unless we had spell damage, but we don't. Hero Power, one of these would be fine in theory. Like, I could trade Hero Power. Nah, it's too much. I gotta do this. Ice Barrier me. Ice Barrier me. Ice Barrier me. Nice. Ice Barrier. And they already played their spell. Could go Mirror for the Coil Fang coming. They just played all their small stuff is the idea. Let's go Mirror. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Oh my god, wife! No! Oh no, it's because I made that joke about dead last. Oh no, wife is here. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's so bad. Freaking wife, man. 19 cards. Unlucky. Unlucky. We need Primordial Studies off the top. You're not gonna win now because of that, are you? You're not gonna win right this moment because of that, are you? Nice. Less nice on the second two. Get him that bomber. Hero power. Are we gonna survive? Oh, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we're gonna die. I'm thinking we're gonna die here. No spell damage. I do have the hero power to deal 2, though. Could try Conjurers for 3 drops. Trade. I would need a taunt. So I need to trade there, hero power. They still have lethal if I don't find anything else, but I have no choice. So just be good at the game and find a taunt with Conjurers. Is that the idea? Find an orc? There's quite a few 3-drop taunts. Let's see some. What is this? Well, these are awful. That's not gonna help. Okay, take 2. Nope. Those do not have taunt. We have lost the game. I think we win this if they don't get that wife. I think Mancrick, like, I think we have a very good, I don't know, maybe not. We'll see if they play anything else. If they don't have Mancrick's wife there, which I'm aware that's not Mancrick's wife. I know what happened. I like to think this is wife. If they don't get wife there, I think we're in a pretty good spot. That's 6 more health and complete board control. Ah, that's an unlucky one. All right, final game. Unless we play a Warlock and tie, you know, Fellfire things. Final game. We got one more shot at it. True final boss. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought it was another Demon Hunter. If you notice up here, it said Demon Hunter and then switched to Rogue. Rogue is still scary, but it's more likely that a player who is maybe not as good but has a better deck is you know, Rogue is the #1 class right now. Is at 11? Demon Hunter, that's a little less likely, I think. We got a 2 and we got a 3. That'll have to be good enough. Ah, okay. And 1. Ardent Squire, out of B. Let's get rolling. We've only played 1 rogue. Let them dagger? Instead of coining 3s? I think we'd rather them dagger than coin a 3 here. So I think I'm going to play the Star Scryer. Instead, they're going to play Spy Mistress Wand Thief. Like, I don't know if that's better. I have to imagine no, than just daggering. Good top deck. I think we'll do that. We don't want to lose this. I don't think. Just Ruined Orb here. Into Ray of Frost might come in handy one day. The other cards aren't very good. Kudos, at least they didn't coin the Wand Thief. But honestly, coin Spy Mistress Wand Thief into dagger might have been the stronger tempo play. They must have a really good 4. What is that? Oil Rig Ambusher? What is your story? 4 mana, 4/4, deal 2 damage? Damn, dog. That's pretty good. You could just fireball it. You could just freeze it. Let's see what's in the Raven. That's pretty good. Grab ourselves a Ruined Orb. I don't think I want the Deep Freeze at this point. I want to focus on keeping the board clear against a class that really values tempo. Right, Rogue is super big tempo class. Yeah, I was wondering if that was coming down on 4. We might have to freeze that for a little bit. Start pushing face. If I'm freezing it, what else am I doing? I could freeze the 4/4 and play the Scorp. That's an interesting idea. Let's see what's in here. Devolving's pretty good on that, as we discovered earlier, but I think I'm going to take another Ruined Orb here. We could not freeze this turn. Play one of our 2 orbs. More freeze? That actually has pretty good synergy with these. Sure, we're Freeze Mage. Don't think we need to freeze that 5/7 yet, though. We'll see if it wants to come into the 1/3, if it wants to go face, and my guess with the Sporpid coming down is that it wants to go face. Oh, a Brain F! Oh, we just got Brain F! Okay, little rude. Little rude. What's the play? I could Fireball with something like this. I think I start with this. Steward of Scrolls. Freeze Ray. It's gotta be Steward. It's gotta be Steward. Do I play it now? I think I do. I think I do. Grab another Studies. But don't quite play it? That could be a good Conjurer's target. Or I freeze and play this. The thing is I have 3 damage here, so I think you go freeze 2 minions. You kill this. And go face. And the idea here is we just want to push a bunch of damage to the face and make this Death Rattle, like, terrible. Maybe Conjurer's calling it for lethal one day. Okay, no dragons. You know what we haven't seen this run? You know what? I shouldn't say it yet. You gonna play the Lackey? Ooh, they're gonna kill it. My Conjurers, dude. Wow, I was gonna say Ysera? Ysera? Haven't seen that yet. Okay. Do I have to Fireball that? Are you gonna force me to Fireball that? I could freeze it. Fireball this. Start with a Studies. Solarian? Yeah, okay, so what we can do is this. Solarian. Play it. Give it more spell damage. Ruined Orb here. Grab an Evo for our troubles. And then freeze this. Again. Clear this. Now they're gonna dagger that. They're gonna dagger that. 1/6 now. I need something beefier. Claw Machine would be huge here. Claw Machine would be huge here. Oh, typical. Typical. Unbelievable. Just typical. Do I want to leave that alive then for a moment? I think I do. Oh my goodness. This is a card? This is a card? Kali Conjurers, if this doesn't work? I could Conjures the 3-drop now. How much do I want to rely on this? I'm not gonna need more than 1 Conjurers on a Calicos. I have Evocation. I just need to not die. They have a spell and they have a Lackey. What are they doing this turn? Trade, face. If this whiffs, I could be dealing with more face damage. I think it's right to do this. Might as well add another Prime. We just need a few more stats on the board right now. We don't need to go, you know, look at what our hand, right? We got the Prime, we got the Kali. We really don't need the second half of that Conjurers after it comes down on one of those things. We just need to not die now. If we top deck this one, I'm gonna call shenanigans, man. That's slow. Another Brain Freeze, Backstab. Is that 5 coming to the face then? Yeah, good call. Good call, okay. Down to 16. Do I have time to slam this? I should have time to slam this. Should I fireball this instead and ping? It's a tight call. I don't think so. Prime, help me. Win me the game. Flame Strike. Yep, that'll work. Oh, so good. So good. Your entity. Power of creation. No! Oh, when we drew the Prime! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you're 11-1. I hope you're 11-1. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your cards are good. I'm sorry. We just gotta get them out of here. We gotta get you out of here. It's gonna be okay. Callie or Prime. Oh, we gotta get you out of here. I'm sorry. You don't want to see my other cards. You really, really don't want to see my other cards. Evocation, Caligos, we got the Raws still. Just disgusting. I'm really glad this deck did go 12. I'm really glad this deck did go 12. It would have been a tragedy if it didn't, after all this. If you're gonna cause this much suffering, you'd better go 12 at the end of the day, right? Alright. Crazy run. Crazy run. That deck was wild. I've played very little Mage. Especially since the... Was this my first Mage since they changed it? Since the updates? It might be. I might be playing more Mage, you know, in the future here. That was just gross. MVP of the deck? Trick question. It was all the cards that were not in the deck. I think, okay, MVP of the deck, actually, Dark Moon Dirigible. Dark Moon Dirigible actually carried this. We were able to play a good curve 3-drop often on turn 3 in Dirigible to let us get to the value games. Look at our first loss, right? We lose to that Warlock right off the bat because we missed turn 3. And then we're unable to stabilize with our discoveries and our ridiculousness, right? So just good curve early, lots of 2-drops, and then hitting that Dirigible often was very key to let us, oh my god, do all this crazy nonsense. So many win conditions. So many win conditions. We saw so many different ways of annihilating our opponents. And it looks like episode number 2 will be the very first 12-win run of the YouTube exclusives. Very cool. Did not take long. Now we just are in the waiting room for when the first 0 will be. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and we'll see you with more YouTube exclusive content next week. Take care.
My name is Judge.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is.
That's a silly name.
Judge.
Okay, that's enough.